Hi guys, how are you doing? Happy Friday. Today's prompt is going to be about time travel, and we're going to create a time travel machine. So all of the drawing prompts that I give you today are completely, optional. Like, you can be as creative as you want with it. You can follow my instructions. You can go off in your own direction if you've got your own ideas. By all means, you're going to create your own time traveling machine, and then you're going to decide where you want to go, when you want to go, who you want to go with, or who you want to meet, and all that kind of stuff. So grab your pencil and eraser to start, because we'll be drawing out the machine. I printed one off for reference, if it's helpful to kind of see where I'm gonna be taking it. So this is kind of the machine that we will try and draw. It's just one from the internet. But again, if you have your own idea of what you want your time machine to look like, by all means, go your own direction with it. But yeah, grab a pencil and eraser if you've got it, and then we'll need coloring materials afterwards, and your paper, obviously. Okay, so grab everything that you need, and then we'll get started. Alright, so we are going to start by putting a straight line about this long at the bottom of your page. Okay, make mine a little bit longer here. This takes up the middle section of your page. And then from here, you're gonna round it out and make a circular shape. Again, yours can be as big or as small as you like. If you draw nice and lightly, it's helpful, because then if you have to erase, you don't have super dark marks on your page. Okay, something like that. We're now going to do 2 lines, one from each of these corners, and they're going to go out a bit. So it's kind of looking like the shape of like a snow globe, like that. And then it's going to come down and meet each other. All right. So we will now draw the front door to our time machine, and I'm going to do it right in the middle. I'm going to give it kind of a rounded top. Yours can be, again, whatever shape you like. So something like that. If you want to give it a little window so you can see into it. Something like that. If you want to give it its name or like an entrance sign, you can put whatever you want in a box here. So you can say, for example, Ashley's time machine, or time machine to the future, or whatever you want. So give it a little name or a notice. All right, so now we're going to draw some stairs coming off of it. So you're gonna do, again, kind of like we did here, 2 lines coming out. And then you meet them together, so you draw the line straight across. And then you do a line straight down, like that, and then you go straight across. Like that, and then you go out again. So you go out, out, and then across. And your lines don't have to be perfect, so don't worry about it. And then you go straight down, and across. Like that. And if you want it to go even further past this mark, you can do one more. So go out again, down, or across, and then down one more time, straight down, and over. So you got your stairs there, looking good. Maybe if you want some mechanical spaces here, so you can do whatever shapes you like. I'll do like kind of squares with some hinges so that they can be opened. Maybe you want a handle on there. Again, this is kind of your space to be as creative as you want. So take any of my suggestions, take none of them, whatever works best for you. I'm going to do a little handle on this one. Okay, so now let's move up onto this space up here. We are going to do a little bit of a curved line up top here. Okay, so I'll do it a little bit darker. Like that. And then we're going to do kind of 2 antenna-like shapes at the top. And you guys, again, can do whatever shapes you like. Mine are going to kind of go with a little circle on the top up here. And then I'm going to do like little curved parts getting bigger. Like that. So again, I'll start with a little circle at the top up here, and then you just do little circles getting bigger, kind of like that. And then we can have some poles coming up from them. All right, and then we're going to do a little bit of an electrical current between these 2 poles. So, in whatever way you want to draw that is kind of the electrical current. All right, now I want you to do, or an option to do, is a curved line, something like that. I'll do it a little bit darker. That, and then same thing on this side. Like that. And if you want to put kind of dots going down to show where it's bolted in, if it's bolted together, like that. You can do it on both sides. And if at any point I'm going too fast, just pause the video, do what you need to do, and then continue on. You definitely don't need to keep up. You can do it along all of the lines. All right, so now I want you to do a rectangle kind of right on the top. And this rectangle is going to be where you write the date and the time that you want to travel to. So it's going to kind of show. So you'll have the month, and you can do separate boxes for them, or you could just leave it all open. I might leave it open just so that if I need more room to write a certain thing, I can do that. So you'll have your date, as in your month, your day, and your year up here as to where you want to travel. Let's put some sort of dials on this side so you can do some circles. However many you like. I like to do odd number things. And your little dial can have kind of clock-like marks and little arrows coming from the center. And like that. Maybe we've got like a large curly wire coming out from one side. So you're gonna start it here and make it. Alright, maybe we want a lever on one side. So you're going to start by drawing a rectangle. Like that. And then you're going to do a smaller one on the inside. Okay. And then your lever, one second, I gotta turn my page around. To do it, your lever is gonna come up from the top of that inside rectangle. And then there's gonna be like a little circle on the top of it. Something like that. Maybe we want some switches underneath. So again, you can do like a little switchboard. So a square with some rectangles on there. This side, maybe we want some lights, some flashing lights. So you're gonna decide where you want them. And you're gonna do kind of that kind of a shape. Don't worry, we can erase the line underneath. And then go around the shape. And then you can do light marks. You can do as many of them as you like. Couple lights, maybe a handle system. Again, it can be shaped however you like. Something like that. And that can be it. You can add more. I think I'll leave it like this just to keep it less less busy, too much stuff on there. I don't want to put too much on there. But you guys feel free to add whatever else you'd like to add to your time machine. I'm going to give you a bit of time here to color it in, decorate it, however you like. Don't fill in this middle rectangle yet. You can color it, but just don't write anything down yet. We'll do that after. But yeah, have fun decorating it, adding any extra features that you would like. And then we will talk a bit about where you would go, why you would go there, what time, all that kind of stuff. Okay? All right, so now that we have our time machine, we are going to add the when, where, and why as to where we're going to go and why we're going to go there. So the first thing I want you to do is pick a date. This date can be at any point in our history. It can be in the future. It can be a time when you were alive or a time when you weren't alive. So go ahead and think of the date. You can do an exact date or an approximate one if you just want to say, like, I think it would be really cool to be alive in the 1930s. So you can just put that. Or if you have like a specific date, like September 7th, 1842, you can do that. So you're going to put your date in here. Okay? So go ahead and add your date once you've thought about it. Okay? All right, next up, I want you to think about where you would be in the world at this point in time, or at the time that you chose to travel to. So it could be the exact place that you are right now, or it could be somewhere across the globe. Maybe you want to be in Australia or Japan or the United States. Where exactly would you be if you chose a date that is relevant to a certain event in history? Maybe your location will reflect that. So just think about where you would want to travel to at the time that you chose. Okay, so you can write that wherever you like. I just wrote where and when, or where and why on the side, but we're doing where right now. So think about where and then write it down. All right, and lastly, why did you choose this date and this location? Was it an important event, or have you just always wanted to go to this spot? Or you're curious about the future here or the past here? Whatever the reason is, go ahead and write that down as well. All right, you guys, and there you have it. You have your time travel machine. Feel free to add as many more details as you would like. But that is all that I have for us. I didn't want to make it too complex. I hope that you enjoyed it. I look forward to hearing about where you would go, why you would go there, and what year or what time that you would travel. Yeah, let me know how it went. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys again on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend.